Hey guys, this is Jess. Just got a quick update on the fire chief here. This is at the AMT, American LaFrance fire truck. Well, the ladder fire truck. Anyways, so I got a new airbrush. I was actually trying to buy the compressor for my Aztec airbrush, but turns out the compressor I bought came with an airbrush, and we'll get into that later, I guess. Anyways, one of the things I did was trying to paint this frame semi-gloss black. It's been painted a couple times. I think the first time I did it, I painted it flat black. Tried to airbrush it, and it came out okay, but it just didn't cover all the way. But I almost went through a whole quarter-ounce bottle last night trying to get good coverage, and I don't know if it's picking it up, but it's kind of splotchy. But that's okay, because the body of the truck, this part's going to sit right down on top of that, so I'm not too concerned with that. The seats are what that's really the semi-gloss color is supposed to look like. Just kind of a not quite gloss and not quite flat, but so they came out okay, but I don't know if it was because I was trying to go over that other black that made it so difficult. Like I couldn't tell what I'd done, what I hadn't done. But yeah, with my new airbrush, I actually painted these stabilizers with the silver color, and it really came out nice. I'm really happy with this. But they, yeah, so these are the stabilizers. They're these parts here. The body and the cab, the last time we did a video on this, I was saying I was gonna wet sand that all down and try to knock off. It had orange peel on it, so I did take a sandpaper to it, spent an evening trying to get all that down so we can repaint it. Last night I did play around with the dark red too, trying to paint different things, like trying to just do some of the small stuff. And maybe you guys can help me out. I don't know why this happened, but on the pieces that I was going over, in other words, they had already been painted, they came out really nice. They came out with the dark red color, which this is what the color should look like. But this piece here was one that I had, when I originally painted this, I had this piece taped down. So this side came out good, and then I had, when I wet sanded that, I did a bunch of other pieces too. But this was the side that was taped down. So this was white, and you can tell, I don't know if you can see it on the camera there, you can tell there's a difference between this side and this side. And I don't know if that just means I need to do more coats or what. But if anybody out there knows, if you could let me know, that would be wonderful. Because some of the parts came out good and some didn't. And like I said, good is the difference between this. See how that's kind of like a light red, maybe like a candy red or so. And this is a dark red. And again, these parts have been wet sanded. That's why they look dull, and they've got these areas right here. But like this, when I go to repaint this, this is what I'm afraid of, is that this is going to show through, and it's going to be this color instead of the dark like this is. So I don't know if I just need to prime them, and maybe that will help with the coverage. Here's another example, is on the back sides of these. There we go. You can see how that's that color difference there, because the inside of this was white. Same thing. Let me hold up this. This is the dash. So like this color to this color, you can see that there's a difference. So if anybody knows why, please let me know in the comments. That would be very helpful. Here's the dash. I don't know if that'll pick that up, that detail. Maybe. Anyways, I did it black, and I kind of dry brushed there to get some of those gauges and stuff to come up a little bit to show the detail on that. But yeah, so it's coming along, and the new airbrush, I think, is going to make a very big difference. Where's the... okay, here. As far as the diamond plating goes, the directions say to paint it silver. Trying to think if I want to do it silver, or if I want to try one of the Model Master metallizer paints. But this is what the silver looks like with the just you know, the tester's regular silver. So I kind of like it. I don't know if that's picking it up. Maybe there. I just painted the bottom of the cab just to see if I would like it, and I kind of do. You know, I think that would look kind of cool on there. And again, that color sprayed out real nice out of the airbrush. Didn't give me any trouble. I had another model once that I tried to spray that, and it just ran. It wouldn't stay on there, but I think that's because that was before I learned that you have to wash it first before you try to paint. So that's kind of where we're at with that. Just working, you know, trying to get these pieces to look good. Again, I want a really good job on this. The semi truck, which you can check it out. The final of the Big Rig Group build 2018. I did a video on that, so you can see how that came out. That truck, I wanted it to look like it was weathered and, you know, went through the dirt and the dust and all that. This one, you know, fire departments, they keep their stuff nice, so I really want it to come out good, and that's where we're at with that. But again, we got to find out why that's not covering, because I'm afraid that that's going to show through when I go to do it. But anyways, so that's where we're at. The engine really hasn't changed much. Still working on that. Still deciding kind of what color I want to paint it. It's supposed to be a Detroit diesel. There is a Detroit diesel color spray paint that I can get, but it's kind of like, do I really want to buy the whole bottle to paint one tiny engine, or could we find something else that might work? That's kind of where I'm at on that. But anyways, so yeah, hopefully we'll be getting this together quite quickly, and like I said, I'll have to do a video on this new airbrush. I'm pretty darn happy with it. I wasn't really expecting it, or expecting a whole lot from it, but it has made a huge difference, and it has made it much easier to use, and like, I want to do it. You know, it's not such a big, my other airbrush, it's kind of like, it was an all-day process to try and get things right, and you get the air right, and then you'd be out of paint, and that sort of thing. So, but yeah, so this truck is coming along. Hopefully we'll have it finished up here pretty quick. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and please, like I said, if anybody knows why these won't, you know, why there's such a difference in the color, I really would like to get an answer for that. So have a good day, and talk to you later.